Hello friends, Christian here with BrickLifeCrisis. This channel is recommended for adult fans of LEGO and teen fans of LEGO. If you are younger than the age of 13, you're welcome to watch, but first, get your parents' permission. Hello friends, Christian here with BrickLifeCrisis again. Today we're taking a look at LEGO Star Wars set number 75268. This is the 4+ version of the Snowspeeder. The set consists of 91 pieces, including 2 minifigures. Let's go ahead and break it open, build it up, and see what we think. So as the 4+ moniker would imply, this set is designed for builders ages 4 and up. So it's designed for the younger builder that's less experienced and maybe doesn't have quite the dexterity as teen or adult builders. So if you are a teen or adult, this may not be the set for you, but it might be for your child or your younger brother or sister. So we're going to take a look at it and see what we think. But just on the back of the box, you can see what's included and the large pieces that that make the building process a little bit easier for the little ones. And here it is, set 75268, the Snowspeeder. As you can see, we have 2 figures. We'll take a look at those in just a moment. We have a speeder bike, the Snowspeeder, and then a bit of terrain. Let's go ahead and take a look at each component one by one. So this is a speeder bike modeled after the ones used on the Forest Moon of Endor in Return of the Jedi. This one obviously is made for a snowy terrain, hence the color scheme. There's room for just one figure on the side. There's a suggestion of some handles on the side. There are no weapons here, although I suppose you could pretend that the tips of these spokes are, or whatever those are, you pretend that those are weapons. But it's a fairly simple build, but again, this set is designed to be simple, and it looks pretty good. It does hold a figure just fine right there in the middle, like so, and so he can skim along. These were not actually seen in The Empire Strikes Back, but you can certainly imagine that in universe it would make sense to have stuff like this. And this is what we used to call back in the day a radar cannon, which was probably not technically correct, but it has this kind of dish element with a focused beam coming from this barrel here. There's a printed control panel on the side, and this is one of those disc shooters. So you slide a 2x2 round tile in there, and you can just tap on it, and it will shoot across the room, and they give you a spare piece of ammunition. So again, you just push that in, and then there it goes. There's this big icy block piece here, and some snow hanging down with an icicle and this kind of claw piece just to represent some more snow. Not too bad. In universe, this thing should be able to tilt back a little bit, but it doesn't do that here. The actual things are on treads, so they move around. This one is permanently in place, but it's nice to have a little something extra to help with the play value of the set. And here we have the Snowspeeder itself. This is small, but it's fairly nicely done. It's built up on that large chassis piece that we've seen before. There's a suggestion of some engines back here with the grating. There's no tow cable on this, but they do have a little turret back here. These are just colored bricks, so that those decorations are just built into the brick, but this up here is a print. So on the larger models for more advanced builders, those would be decals that you have to put on stickers, but in this case it is a print, which is nice. It has a full-size canopy, but there's just room for one figure inside, and there's a printed console there for the pilot. We've got the guns on the side. The shaping is pretty good considering it's mostly built up of that one piece, like I said. Again, it is quite a bit smaller than the ones we've gotten in the past. This is only a little bit bigger maybe than a microfighter, but it does the job, and the pilot fits inside just fine. He has to lean back just a bit. You can close the canopy. Now he can take off and defend the base against the AT-ATs or AT-ATs. For the sake of comparison, I have the 20th anniversary Snowspeeder as well as the microfighter to compare sizes and detail. I'll start with the 20th anniversary set. As you can see, this cockpit has two pilots inside. Well, a gunner and a pilot. So the set is substantially larger, of course, and quite a bit more detailed. But all of this detail here is stickers, whereas on the new one, the 4+ one, that is a print, which is kind of nice. Not quite as much detail, but again, perfectly appropriate for something designed for very young children. The microfighter, strangely, actually has more detail and is not too much smaller, but of course no cockpit, and that one actually has a print as well on the front. But yeah, more complicated build on the microfighter, ironically, than on this guy. But anyway, there is your comparison of the three Snowspeeders. Our adversary is this Snowtrooper, and he's fairly well done. He has the medium blaster. I like the Snowtrooper helmet quite a bit. It's very good. The print is good on the torso, waist, and legs. On the back, that print continues. This figure does not include the waist cape that typically come on the Snowtroopers, and again, that's just for the sake of simplicity for the younger builders. Overall, I think this is a pretty good figure, and it's nice to have an adversary for Wedge Antilles. Our protagonist in this set is Wedge Antilles, the Snowspeeder pilot, and he has a sidearm, as you can see. The helmet is quite good with some nice decorative elements on there. The printing on the torso, waist, and legs isn't bad. The white of the vest is not too bad on the front, but on the back it's lacking a little bit of opacity. You can kind of see the orange through the white, which isn't great. Another minor complaint is you can see the chin strap of the secondary face under the helmet. It almost works. It just looks like it's a strap for the back of the helmet, but anyway, that is the alternate face where he's looking a little bit happy, and he's got his visor down, whereas in this one he's looking not so happy with the visor down. So this set retails for about $20 here in the US. I picked it up on sale for $16, so 20% off. It's certainly worth that, in my opinion, if you are the parent or grandparent or aunt or uncle or somebody buying a gift for a younger builder who is interested in Star Wars, or you're trying to get them interested in Star Wars. This might be a good set to start with, and it's not a bad value, especially with the printed pieces, which is nice. The figures are pretty good, and you get a nice variety of stuff here in this set. Not a bad deal, and if you can find it on sale for even less, more power to you. Anyway, this has been Christian with BrickLifeCrisis. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave us a like. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.